Ladies and gentlemen, in the south, in the red, we have Question Mark. Question Man. Going to be playing as the red Hades. In the north, in the blue, we have Kvoth. Going to be playing as the blue Hades. This is Highland. And as you guys can see from the minimap, it is going to be a river right across the middle of the map here. These sections right here, as well as right here, while there is water there, you can traverse land units across. So you're not, you don't have to build like a transport ship to get across to your opponent's side or anything. But there are fish and whatnot in this river, so both players are going to be docking here to get that fish. Because as I've stated many, many times, if the map has water, you got to go for the fish, because if you don't and your opponent does, you're just going to be behind unless you do some sort of crazy build to punish your opponent for going for water, and then you can sneak something to their base. Greeks are being overplayed. They have been. I'm not going to lie. We haven't seen Atlanteans yet. I really do want to see Atlanteans for sure. All right, so both players are going to be docking. And as that last map, guys, these players will be going for quite a bit of wood. Wow, are we freezing? What's happening here? The game is frozen. It's not my fault. It's definitely not my fault. There it goes. I don't know what that was. The TC was just shooting at the scout as it went by. But as we were saying before, guys, this is a water map, so the players will be going for a lot more wood than they normally would. No pun intended there. On a standard map where there's no water or fish to be had. They need to get that wood so they can get out the fishing ships, which in turn get them that food that they're not getting from using villagers to get more game out on the map. Now, right at the moment, the score is pretty equal. I mean, as it should be. I've been told Kvoth is a great player. I don't think I've casted him before, so I can't say that for myself, but I trust my chat. And then the question mark guy, I don't know who that is, but if he's playing against Kvoth, he must be pretty good. And right now we're looking at about 5 fishing ships for question mark man, and for Kvoth we're looking at about 4. 14 villagers. And we got about 5 on food down there for question mark man, and up here we've got 5. No, I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for the food up there. So Kvoth going for a little bit more food than his opponent at the current time. I have so many people watching on YouTube. It's so weird. Usually it's my Twitch that pops off, not my YouTube. That's so strange. We got a lot more on. Okay, so yeah, was it 5 on gold there, 4 on gold? So yeah, so more gold for question mark man and more food coming in for Kvoth. But that means for Kvoth, he will be going into the next age faster, obviously, because you do need food to go to the next age. I'm curious as to what the plan is with all the extra gold for question mark man here. I'm wondering what the plans are with that. Have I ever seen anyone get to Titans in any of these casts? I did during the last beta. It was the last game I played, or last game I watched. The game went on for like an hour or 2 or something. It looked like more of a troll game than a real game, so I haven't posted it. I didn't want you guys to see it and be like, what is this crap? So I didn't post it. Maybe you guys do want to see it. It looked like 2 players mostly messing around. They ended up getting wonders and Titans and all kinds of weird stuff. All right, so guys, as we said before, remember we were just talking about this in that last game. For those that are watching live, obviously, if you're watching on YouTube, these games are probably not being posted in order. But we were just talking about the effects of getting up in age faster when you are on a shared water source map, because by getting that next age faster, you will have ships that come out quicker to do damage to your opponent's fishing ships, also to camp your opponent's docks. However, the other thing we stated about that, name on Twitch, it is Yodesla as well. The other thing we talked about is by having an extra dock, even though you're further behind in time to getting to that next stage, you have the ability to pump out more ships to fight with once you are on that next stage, because you do have a stronger economy, because you got more economy before you actually aged up. And I hate how I tab out and the music just goes away. I can't tell you how much that bothers me. Oh, the other thing, I have a sticky note for this. So I was told to start talking about the relics a little more than I have been. So the Ring of the Nibelung provides a small trickle of gold. Player adds 0.50 gold trickle rate. So there's that. Got one up here. This is the Blanket of Emprizo. Buildings are more resistant to siege weapons. Building vulnerability to crush attacks, minus 10%. Up here we do have a water battle that is commencing. All right, so we have an immediate attack here from Kvoth. Siege ships coming out from the back here. It looks like he's going to be using that on the hero. I don't like that. I think that's a miss micro from Question Mark Man. As you guys can see, barely doing any damage to that hero. He needed to be using that to attack the ship. I'm not sure what's going on, actually, because there's no way he's doing that on purpose. I feel like that should have been helping with the ships way, way sooner. But he will hold off eventually here with his own units. Left-hand side, we've got one of those hammer ships coming in. I know I call them hammer ships. I know that's not the right name. The Pentaconter. We'll go with that. Pentaconter. Over on the left-hand side, here, we're going 1v1 with that ship. However, there is a dock here helping him out as well. Attack me, want to manage something else? I think so too, but there's obviously the possibility that's just a bug that when you start attacking something, those units do that. We don't know. Obviously, it's the beta, but you're also probably, it could be an attack move problem. So left-hand side, it looks like there's no fishing ships or anything for Kvoth here. Most of the fighting is happening though. Question Mark Man looks like he's heavily winning this. Remember, they are fighting underneath the Question Mark Man's dock, which does fight back, and it does it decently well here. It's just free damage during the fight. Notice how Kvoth is now backed up under his own dock, so he's happily fighting over here. We have a heal coming in right now. Restoration. Both players using their restoration powers to heal up their ships. I'm trying to figure out who's winning here. It's still kind of even ship-wise. And it looks like... I don't want to call it kind of early here. Oh, we actually have the heroes coming in to help fight the ships. It's getting hammered down, though. All right. I think, okay, it looks like Question Mark Man is probably winning, but I mean, Kvoth is still pumping out more units here. And again, he is fighting underneath his own dock, which is extremely powerful. Heroes are getting hammered indeed. All right, more and more units coming out here. Question Mark Man has taken the lead in score in the upper right. More and more ships getting absolutely obliterated right now as Kvoth continues to try to play defense. Honestly, though, it looks like Question Mark Man just has way too many ships, and it's going to force Kvoth back off of his own dock. Now, what he could do is continue to fight in this area, which would force Question Mark Man to come in from the left and fight between both these docks. And I think Kvoth would be very happy about that. Something we should be pointing out, guys, is very important as well. I'm going to zoom out. I know you guys hate it. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 docks for Kvoth and only 3 for Question Mark Man. So, however, Kvoth can still play a little bit of defense here while he's slowly being pushed back, right? So even if he loses this dock, he can continue to build up a lot of ships. Notice how many siege ships he has here. Look at all these juggernauts, guys. That is that's a lot of DPS. These juggernauts continuing to go after these ships right now. They've got great range. They're able to hide underneath their dock and continue to get damage. Guys, what I was talking about, with the amount of docks he's had, he is able to put out so many juggernauts. Oh my God. Kvoth pushing back. This is a very, very back and forth match here. Sorry, I have not looked back at the bases, guys. I promise you it's just economy going on. Nothing crazy. Armor going to be coming up in the back. On the other side, second TC coming up now for Kvoth there as well. Let's go back into the action, though. I know you guys don't want to miss that. Man, I'm the Juggernaut. Ships continue to do quite a bit of damage here. Again, still fighting underneath that dock, which is helping him out quite a bit. And the fighting has stopped for the moment. Both players taking a breather. And it looks like Kvoth is now engaging himself here. Going after the weak ship in the back. I like the micro. I like the micro out of Kvoth. Focusing these ships down one at a time. Hammer ships getting on top of the Kvoth juggernauts here as they are pushed back. And just like that, Kvoth can be running away underneath his two docks. Smart move there. I like the rock, paper, scissors action we have between the ships, guys. Really, really cool to see that you can't just spam one type of ship right now and win. It's kind of like a symphony of just macro in terms of you're building this ship, I got to build this ship. Now you're building that ship to counter my ship, so I got to build a different kind. And I like that a lot. No favor, Jen. You say it's interesting. I think that the reason they're not going for favor is because they have to spend every waking villager they have on a bunch of wood, right? To obviously fund this enterprise that they have out on the water. They need the gold as well. So the other villagers that they have to spare are not going to be going for favor. Every single villager is on, priority list right now in terms of being able to help fund the battle on the water. Now, favor might be good in the third age if they get some sort of water creature to help out, some water mythic unit, but they're not there yet. But it looks like here, guys, guess what? Question mark man's about to pop out into the third age. And I have a feeling that could be the tide turner, depending upon what happens here. Oh my God. And yes, guys, don't worry. I know it's called the Celia now. I was butchered in my own comments on YouTube. I was pronouncing it wrong. I know now that it's Celia. I promise you, I do listen to my comments. What's funny is it looks like he's going to be able to win without it. By the time it actually gets into the fight, it's not going to matter. So they're starting to push forward now. Celia going to be going in. I love the mythic units, guys. The water, the hydras, the krakens. I love it all. And it looks like he's going to be going straight across the water, looking for some more ships to eat here. Not sure what it's doing right now. It needs to actually attack something. It's stuck. I don't know where it's going. Scylla? Wait, it's Scylla? It's Scylla? It's not Scylla. Shut up. You're lying. Someone told me on YouTube it was Celia. Was I lied to again? Oh, 2 heads now on that thing. Look at that. Oh my God. What a beautiful creature. Look at that. Google it. Look at that thing. Oh my God. What is that? Is that like thumbnail worthy? It's gotta be close, right? I don't remember how to like fix this back to be true north. I'm gonna assume it's that. All right, so we do have a mana core out here for Kvoth. I'm the best Age of Mythology caster. I don't know about that, but I'm trying. Man, these mana core are disgustingly good. A lot of villagers actually, I don't know why this came down south. It looks like they were looking to mine or something down here, but they're going to be running all the way back home. And the mana core have completely pushed off Kvoth. Now, guys, Kvoth actually has the score lead. I want to point that out. He does have the score lead. However, he has completely lost the water. The Scylla has 4 heads now. Look at that unit, guys. Oh my God, I need like a thumbnail. Let me look at that. Look at that thing. Oh my God, it's beautiful. Glad to catch your first live stream. Awesome, man. Awesome. Yeah, we're live over on Kick, YouTube, and Twitch. Twitch and YouTube mostly. I don't really get any viewers on Kick. The C is silent. Gotcha, gotcha. So it's Skyla. I find that interesting. Scylla? Someone just said it was Sky. You guys, listen, you're all trolling me. Someone just told me it's Skyla in the chat. Okay. I give up. But you know what? I don't think you guys even know how to pronounce it. I think you all think you know, but you don't. Or I'm being trolled. Or it's a mixture of both. You guys need to come to a consensus on how it's pronounced, and I'll pronounce. Oh my god! Look how much damage that thing does! Oh, those poor archers are getting absolutely murdered. Oh my god. Oh my god. We're gonna have a Scylla battle! Ah! Look at that! Oh my god, it's amazing. Look at that thing. It's beautiful. Oh my god, it died. I'm so sad. What a monster, literally. Well, guys, as you can see, the game has stagnated a little bit. Both players are on their own sides of the map. The water has been fought over back and forth. There's not a lot of military on the map in the water anymore. It looks like it's gonna be more of a land-based battle, which I gotta tell you, that army of Manticore looks terrifying. It's Cycla. Listen, you guys have been telling me different names for 2 weeks. I don't know what to believe anymore. I thought I was being a good caster by listening to my chat on YouTube and stuff, but I've been given different pronunciations in 4 different forms now. I don't know what to do. Look at that lion. What a beautiful creature. It's like a bronze golden lion. It's like a majestic Mufasa. Yep. And of course, the Manticore immediately coming in here and slapping down everything Kvoth has. Why do pros build 2 markets in the corners to spam out camels faster? I believe so, yes. You know what? It'd be really smart if I actually made sure I was actually recording, because if I wasn't, I would probably like freak out. Okay, I am. Sorry, guys. If I tab out, like I said, the audio just kind of gives out here. It looks like these players are in a little bit of a stalemate. It's interesting because Kvoth has such a higher score. I do believe that is obviously due to the villager. I mean, guys, look, it's 100 villagers to 52. Now, right now, military-wise, question mark man. Oh my god! Look at that. Dude, imagine the amount of crab meat in that thing. I'm being a good cast. This is hilarious. Well, some people don't like it. They like the monotone casting. Watch as the gazelle approaches. Ah, yes. The gazelle has started its mating dance. I don't know. I can't cast like that. It's not me. Anyways, we do have the question mark man actually pushing all the way in here. And I think he's starting to realize, hey, if I'm down this much, you know, down this far in score, I've got to get some damage done. My opponent must have an insane economy. And just a few shots from those Manticore, depleting those villagers into nothing. Oh my god. What is he going to do? Obviously, against Manticore, you want to have your heroes. Your heroes will be fantastic against those. By the way, guys, we do have the Mythic Age up here for Kvoth. He does have the... oh, it's not letting me click it for you guys. I'm so sorry. The Plenty Vault. I was going to call it the Vault of Plenty. I was close. Scylla, listen. Well, I should make a poll as to how it's pronounced and see what the chat thinks. I don't know. Oh. And it looks like Kvoth wins. I mean, his eco is just so amazing. I think when he had those Manticore earlier, he should have attacked with them, right? He needed to attack with them right when he got that ball of Manticore. He had to go in and attack with them because remember, he actually won the water. He won the water, but I feel like the fortresses, they helped out a lot in holding these locations. on each side of the river, so it was hard for them to cross without being seen. The ships couldn't go by them without getting hit. So those were huge brain by Kvoth there. Love to see it. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching over on YouTube. I'm your host, Joe Desla, and I'll see you guys next time.